Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Daniel Kross, and today I wanted to show you guys the free-for-all class setup and just kind of give you an update on the patch. The patch that came out slowed down the bolt reload animation time, and then also the actual sprint time and somewhat of the reloading time. So there's a couple things that have changed, and I wanted to show you guys what my classes are now and what I'm going to be using within the next few months before Call of Duty Ghosts. This is probably one of the most requested videos I've had in a while, so we'll see what we can do and go through these little few lists. I only have about 4 classes to show you, and one experimental class that I've been working with since the new patch, trying to justify being a better sniper and overall being more lethal and more capable with the latest patch. So let's go over the first class real quick. I'm running the Ballista. I have extended mags, I have FMJ, and then I have lightweight, toughness, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. I do have a secondary with the extended clip. The B23R is probably the most reliable secondary as far as a sniper backup weapon, or even just a weapon in general. Machine pistols are extremely strong, so I would recommend using the B23R. If you get a hit marker, you have a 3-round burst, and that allows you to get shots onto the target. You know, you can shoot it twice, get 6 rounds toward them. If they get hit more than once or twice, depending where you shot them, they fall over and they die, and you get that kill, and you can move on. Now, the downside of this is you don't have fast hands, so you're not able to switch to your secondary as quickly. The reason I'm running toughness is so I can actually get shot at a little bit. Since the new delay of reloading the bolt animation, pulling it back, you have a little bit more time there for the other enemy to start shooting at you while you're trying to take out the second guy. One guy shoots at you, you kill him, second guy comes running around the corner, you're pulling the bolt back, you're getting shot at, and toughness reduces your flinch. So obviously you want to use that to your advantage. So I've always run toughness and free-for-all, and you also don't know which direction you're going to get shot at from. You could get shot from multiple directions. So keep that in mind. This is my standard class. Now, it has changed a little bit. Let's look at the DSR and the reasons why. The DSR, I used to run the same setup as the Ballista, but recently, since the patch is so bad, you have a 1.5 second delay between shots, the rechambering time. So I have a fire rate of 1.5 seconds until I can shoot again. In order to counter that, I put fast mags on. The reason for that is I can reload and sprint cancel my reload instead of having that bolt action animation show up. I can completely skip it and get the shot out maybe within a second or so, or a little bit quicker. It just depends on the situation. If you don't know what a sprint cancel is, check out the latest video I have out, and you can kind of get the tutorial there and figure it out for yourself. You can also use extended mags. Just know that reloading and the animation time is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be slower than running fast mags. In free-for-all, you don't really need a big clip. It's just kind of how it is, and the same reason I run toughness and lightweight on this class as well. I like to be mobile, I like to patrol spawns, and being fast and quick allows me to get into engagements and out of engagements a lot faster. So let's go look at this other class. This is an experimental class that I've been running with. I'm ditching lightweight. I have fast hands instead of toughness, and the primary reason for that is the actual reloading animation. Again, it's slower, so in order to counter that, I'm going to have to rely on my secondary. So if I get in a situation where I kill a guy, waiting to shoot the other guy, and I hit marker him, he's still spraying at me. I can switch to my pistol, usually a little bit quicker than I could with waiting on that reloading animation. So I can pull out the pistol, get the shots off, and having fast hands there to pull out that pistol a little bit quicker is way more necessary than what it used to be. So I'm kind of leaning on that. Now, this is the class I use when I only use UAV kill streaks. So I have hardline. I run UAV, counter UAV, and orbital. Now, those, I earn them a little bit quicker using hardline, so there's just a reason for that. I can get my UAV up quickly and continue on to my next streaks. Now, dexterity and extreme conditioning and dexterity kind of run together. I can stop sprinting, and then I can pull up my gun right away with dexterity. So that's extremely important for me as a sniper. This is my other experimental class. I don't know, this is kind of crazy and a little perk heavy. You do have to make some sacrifices though. You have to get rid of FMJ. Now, I realistically had to think, how often do I use FMJ in free-for-all? Usually shooting someone through a wall doesn't happen much. It's always usually a ledge, or they walk around the corner and I just shoot the wall, and they kind of die as they're coming around it or going around it. One of the two. So I run hardline on here just as well. You can swap that out with lightweight or any other perk that you choose. Don't feel obligated to use these how I have them set. Go ahead and change them to your preference. I'm running fast mag on the Ballista. That way I can reload a little bit quicker. You could do, maybe you could do extended mags. It's just up to you. It's your discretion. But I have fast hands and toughness. The reason I use fast hands and toughness are so I can actually get my pistol pulled back out quickly. That way, in case I engage multiple targets, if you're using the DSR, I'd recommend using a DSR, fast mag, fast hands, and toughness. That way, if I'm getting shot at by multiple people, I can still pull the gun out, my secondary, and rely on that instead of waiting for that bolt. The 1.5 seconds is going to kill you. You're going to get killed a lot more in these other engagements of multiple people now, since you're waiting on your bolt to come back so you can shoot again. So countering that, the best way I can think of is having fast hands allows you to draw quicker, and then toughness. So while you're actually pulling out the gun, you don't flinch as much, and then you can kind of get shots on target a little bit quicker. Time counts. Fractions of a second here are between life and death, and that's something I wanted to stress. Dexterity and extreme conditioning kind of go hand in hand. I can control spawns. I can be back and forth rather quickly. This is pretty much it for my free-for-all class setup. This is the one I've been using for the longest time, if you were interested. Just wanted to show that off one more time. If you guys have questions, leave them down below in the comments. I will see you guys soon with another video.